Good morning, hoodies. Welcome back to the Hood Table one more again. We are back with another local lowdown hood news podcast, and this time we're going to be updating you on a case that we have been covering, which has to deal with something close to home, and that was the murder of one of my, both of my son's friends, I should say, both of my son's friend, Artrell Evans, 30 years old, who was gunned down in his vehicle on the 5th when an SUV pulled up next to him in the wrong lane on an Ohio street. Now, we are going to be giving you a little update information as far as what's going on right now with the people who are in jail. Again, it was four suspects that I told you about the other day, three men and one woman. Now, with the update, we come to find out, and also, I forgot to say, on your way in, please make sure you like and share the video. Please and thank you very much. And please feel free to subscribe to the Hood Table if you happen to be new here. Please and thank you very much. Now, as I was saying, from what the news is saying, three Omaha men accused of murder will remain in custody until trial. Investigators said two of them fired at least 19 shots at the victim. The homicide happened last Thursday at 24th and Ohio Streets. Investigators say Artrell Evans, 30 years old, was gunned down in his vehicle when an SUV pulled up next to him in the wrong lane on Ohio Street. Video captured 19 muzzle flashes from two guns firing from the SUV's passenger side into the vehicle Evans was driving, according to prosecutors. And right now, you guys, we are going to go to the news story. It's about a 2 minute clip from WOWT that I'm going to be playing here. So let me pull that up real quick.
Omaha detectives say two men fired their guns 19 times at a driver they had been following from a liquor store.
This afternoon, a judge ordered them to stay in jail until trial. 6 News had the only camera in the courtroom today. Brian Mastry is on your side with the latest on the allegations.
Aaron, John, investigators say these four were all there when 30-year-old Artrell Evans was shot to death in his car last week. All four of them faced a judge this afternoon. Now, prosecutors allege that Warren Muse, right here, was the driver who followed the victim for a couple of minutes from a liquor store at Florence Boulevard in Miami and then pulled alongside him at 24th in Ohio. Detectives allege that Krishna Jonigan Jr., as well as Pierre Jones Woods, they fired from the front and back seat passenger side of their SUV into the victim's vehicle 19 times and drove off. It happened last Thursday night here at 24th in Ohio. Detectives say they found shell casings on the ground that matched two guns found in the suspect's SUV. Officers pulled over the SUV just a few blocks from here near 19th and Binney an hour after the shooting. Here's some of what was said in court this afternoon.
Stopped in the intersection, westbound Ohio Street, 24th Street. The Trailblazer pulled up next to it on the wrong side of the road. Two guns then fired from the passenger side of the Trailblazer at the victim. The victim is shot and died. The video of the incident was located and up to 19 muzzle shots are observed for more than one firearm. Less than an hour later,
19 muzzle shots from more than one firearm, he said. That was one of the alleged shooters, Pierre Jones Woods, standing in front of the judge. Here's video of the other alleged shooter, Krishna Jonigan Jr. Now, these two men, along with the alleged driver of the Chevy Trailblazer, Warren Muse, will be held without bond. Investigators say they also found shell casings and two 9mm handguns in the SUV, matching the casings found at the murder scene. In court today, prosecutors did not say anything about a motive or a connection between the victim and the suspects, at least not yet. Now, as for the fourth suspect, I haven't talked about India Johnston. Investigators say she was in the back seat behind the driver, and they allege she lied to officers about being at the shooting. Her bond stands at $1 million tonight. On your side, Brian Mastry, 6 News.
So there you hear the update on the case. Three of those guys, well, all three of the guys are going to be held no bond, and the fourth one, who was the girl, she was held on $1 million bond, and as I said last week, she ain't about to get out. But so there we have. There's four people. Matter of fact, let me pull up their names right here. Hold up, 1 second. Let me pull up there. There they go. So Warren Hughes, He was a driver. Krishna Jonigan Jr., Pierre Joan Woods, India Johnston. India Johnston, let me just read what they were saying here in the news, okay? Investigators say the white Chevy Trailblazer, driven by 24-year-old Warren Muse, backed into a parking space next to Evans' vehicle at a liquor store at Florence Boulevard and Miami Street. A backseat passenger checked the car door and returned to the SUV. Detectives say that when the victim walked out of the victim, of course, is Artrell. When the victim walked out the liquor store and drove off, the SUV followed until the driver pulled alongside Evans' vehicle at 24th and Ohio. That's when prosecutors alleged that Krishna Johnson, John again, the second one we see on the screen, 21 years old, and Pierre Jones Wood, 24-year-old, opened fire from the passenger front and back seats. An hour later, prosecutors say officers pulled over a white Chevy Trailblazer at 19th and Benny Street in North Omaha. Detectives allege that there were two 9mm handguns and shell casings located in the vehicle. Shell casings were found on the ground at the shooting scene that matched the firearms. Prosecutors say Jones Woods admitted to touching the gun but denied shooting it. Investigators said a 9mm casing was found on him. Hmm. Douglas County Judge Stephanie Hansen ordered the three men charged with murder to be held without bond until trial. India Johnston, 24 years old, the lady on the end here, faces a charge as accessory to a felony. Prosecutors allege she was in the back seat of the driver's side of the SUV and lied to officers about being there for the shooting. Judge Hansen set her bond at $1 million. The North 24th Street Business Improvement District gathered with first responders at the site of the shooting Monday night for a prayer walk. That was this past Monday night for a prayer walk honoring Artrell Evans. Organizers shared the message that his life mattered and that the community must continue to come together to end violence. So again, that is the update on a case that we are covering and will continue to follow. Because once again, this is a case that is close to home to me. As I told you before, my both of my sons, Artrell was a very, very, very good friend of theirs. I'm going to show some of his pictures right here that are public. There's another picture right there of Artrell. And then we also have a picture here of him with a team that he was coaching. Artrell, as I said before, he was known to be a great person to a lot of people. Always helpful, smart, talented. He used to play, with my children when we used to live next door to them when they were younger. As they was growing up, they both played. All the kids played sports: basketball, football, track, wrestling, all of that. He was a great basketball player, football player. He was also a great coach. You can see him in the far back with the braids, in the far back with the black hoodie on in the middle. That's him. That's Archer with the braids. And also, a GoFundMe was raised by one of his brothers. His brother, Anthony Evans, he organized the fundraiser for the GoFundMe. And I'm just going to read what it says. It said, "Hello, my brother, Artrell DeLeon Evans, was a coach, a friend, a cousin, a nephew, an uncle, a brother, a father, a grandson, and most importantly, a son. This is a tough one to ask. However, we need your help. Our trail was loved by many, and even with all the love, we are asking for assistance with the funeral costs. We were not prepared for our loved one to be taken so soon and by a senseless act. In order to give our trail a proper funeral and send him home like the young king he is and was, we need help with the funeral expenses totaling $12,000. Please and thank you in advance. Anything helps." And I am glad to say, I am happy to say that they were able to not only raise $12,000, so far it's at $13,988. 151 donations, $13,988. So shout out to everyone that supported the cause. It was a good cause, a GoFundMe. I know a lot of times people be kind of skeptical about people raising money on GoFundMe, even when it's for something like this, something, a death that was just so unexpected. People always say certain things like, well, why wasn't there insurance? Why wasn't this? Why wasn't that? You know what? If you want to give, give. And when you do give to stuff like that, make sure you give from your heart. Give from your heart, okay? So, obviously, a lot of people were able to give, and I am thankful for that. I'm so thankful that they could lay him to rest as the king he is, the king he was. On that note, you guys, again, make sure you like and share the video and subscribe to the Hood Table if you have not already subscribed. A lot of people are mourning right now, you guys, including my sons. I know the funeral is going to be next week, and I'm going to be supporting my sons as best I can, as best I know how. It's been really, really hard around here with my sons, with his family members, with his friends. People been posting, ever since then, just post after post after post about their memories with him, their anger, their frustration. Some people just really don't understand why this happened. Why this happened. There are some things I could read that was off of Facebook for some of the people that are angry, but I would have to like censor every word. I know his mother, Mecca. Hmm. Please keep her in your prayers. His mom, his family, his children, his children's mother. Again, the community is in mourning right now. It's really sad because it's not only just a murder of someone that was well loved. It just seems like a senseless crime. We don't know why they did it. We're slowly gathering more and more information as the case continues on. But like you said, being that this is so close to home, being like I said before, being like this is so close to home for me, I will be following this case closely and bringing you all the updates I can up until the trial, the sentencing, whatever is going to come forth. I just pray that he gets the justice that he deserves, Artrell. And I pray we get an understanding of why this happened, why this really happened. So, again, on that note, you guys, please make sure you like and share the video, subscribe to the Hood Table on your way in, on your way out. Feel free to hit the join button to join our membership if you like. Also, if you want to donate for the commentary, the Cash App is $ the Hood Table 402. And until we meet again, stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant at all times, and always remember to keep it hood. I'm out.